Do you ever get collector's anxiety?
That is a lot. Well, you know what? Challenge accepted. Let's do this. Alright. Man, you know, it took a hell of a lot longer than I was expecting to clean this place. You know, like, it's a bank. How big could it possibly be? How much mess could there possibly be in a bank, right? You'd think. But, no, there was a lot. And, oh god, this is gonna take so long. So, how are you doing? How are you all doing? Personally, I'm tired. It's not even early. It's like, what is it, like 10:30 or something? I'm just tired. I'm always tired. That's me. That's your girl. Tired. I think it was Fodder who made this level, wasn't it? Cannon Fodder. Yeah. God, I'm gonna have a word with you after this. I gotta listen to this schlorpy boy in the background. The schlorpy one. The Are you doing good? I feel like I've asked this already. I'm pretty sure I have, but I hope you're doing well. That wasn't a question. It's a statement. I hope you're doing all right. As you can see, I'm doing perfectly fine as a mentally stable individual stacking fake gold bricks in a virtual box for fun. Yes, this is the actions of a completely mentally stable individual. Now, how many levels I could fit in this thing, I don't know. Remember, in VCD, there's this thing where, with the box, right? Like, what you take back in the box, it has a larger hitbox than the box itself. Particularly going up. So you can put things on top of the box, and they'll still go with you, like immediately on top. And I guess today, we're gonna find out how far that hitbox is. The 3 layers here, you can only have 5, but I bet we can get like 7, maybe 8. If we do this right, we can probably get like 8 per layer. We'll see. So, yeah, well, I guess I should probably talk about something. Let's see. Well, today I'm going to the DMV. Yep. Yeah, it's real sad, I know. But I'm going to the DMV today, in like 2 hours actually. So this better not take too long. So I'm going to the DMV to get like a state ID, essentially, because you know, this country, this wonderful, awful country that I live in, for a while, right? They didn't want like the people, right? They didn't want to have IDs because they figure, and this was like colonial era, right? I guess so. They didn't want the government to have a database of people. Let's move this so I can. Oh God. Let's try and avoid moving that in the future. They didn't want the government to be able to track people, you know? And remember, this is back in like the 1700s when privacy still existed. So, you know, that's kind of out the window. But basically, a big thing was that, like a big kind of political move was, oh God, why? Why are you doing this? I swear to God. What the hell? This is, oh my God. What the hell? This is getting so much worse. Oh my God. Okay. I'm just dumping this out. Oh God. So as I was saying, it was a big kind of political thing where basically the government wasn't allowed to have IDs for people, right? And this was like constitutional or something like that, I don't know. But eventually, a few things happened. One, with modern society, it became harder and harder for a government to function without a system of IDs, right? It just naturally, it's very difficult. What the government did for a while was, well, I guess not really the government, but what the people did for a while is they actually used social security numbers as a form of identification. Because everybody has one, and you only have one and they're all unique or something like that. So they used this thing that was not supposed to be a form of identification as a form of identification, as opposed to like a real, like actual ID, right? Because with identification, it's not just a name, it's not just like a number to keep track of individuals, right? It's everything. It's your name, your appearance, your height, your age, your gender, well, maybe not age, but date of birth, right? Your gender, eye color, your chakras and shit, you know, all that stuff. It's everything. It's everything about you. It's your Facebook. It's your Facebook profile, basically. So, because of the fact that people were using social security numbers for identification, a thing that you just weren't supposed to do, the government eventually was like, okay, let's try something else. So eventually they started doing the thing where instead of social security numbers, which is still used, right? They still use it today. So instead of that, they would try to move over to using driver's licenses, because you know everybody drives, right? Everybody in this great country drives, because the entire place is designed around cars, and so everybody drives, right? Just don't worry about people who can't afford to drive. Don't worry about people who are filthy communists who hate cars and don't like driving. And just don't worry about it. Yeah, so that didn't work. And eventually, the government was like, okay, so that doesn't work. How about we actually just make IDs instead, right? Because this has been long enough, right? This is modern day. Privacy doesn't exist anymore. Nobody really cares. However, of course, being the government, they've still managed to be incompetent in that the ID that they have set up, there's two kinds, right? You have your state ID, which you could get, which is functional ID, right? And then you have what is called a real ID, which is a brand name. You see, they actually have like a brand for it. It's basically just a new type of driver's license or something, or it's like an extra step of verification or something for your it goes with your driver's license, essentially. I don't know how it works because, you know, everybody drives in this country unless you're a filthy communist or anarchist or something who hates cars. Yeah, so I don't have a driver's license, and so I obviously can't get a real ID. Now, this doesn't really affect me very much beyond one main thing, and it's that I am not capable of opening up a bank account or having like a bank card or anything like that unless I have an ID. And I'm sure there are other things that I also should probably have an ID for, right? But that's the main one, is that I am incapable of paying for things. So yeah, that's why today I'm going to the DMV. You know, great place, very, very lovely. Everybody loves going to the DMV, and nobody ever hates it. It's great. And oh yeah, so another thing I wanted to mention as well is that, again, with the government being incompetent, the state ID that I'm gonna get, right? Naturally, it's not the federal government that handles them. It's the state governments that handle them, right? So every state does something different for the ID. Every single one. is different. Like, there are different requirements. Some of them don't really even, like, some of them have more information, some of them don't. You know, it's like, it's a mess. And that's the true, that's the true way of this country, is that everything sucks and is incredibly incompetent. That's how this is going. That's what's going on. And don't even get me started on stuff like this is just a normal thing that like everybody here has to deal with. Don't even get me started on the shit that like I have to deal with by virtue of the things that I am. I don't even want to bother with trying to change my legal name until I'm out of here, right? Because it is such a pain in the ass. Like you'd think it wouldn't be that bad. It's just a name, right? The issue is there's so much red tape and bullshit involved with changing your name. It is genuinely not worth it unless you're insane like me. You know? Like, it's genuinely not worth the trouble of trying to change your legal name unless you absolutely have to. You know? And like, it's not just a thing that trans people do. Like, cis people do it too. Cis people change their name. Like, this is a thing where like if somebody doesn't like the name that they were given, then they'll just change it, you know? But the issue is that it's such a difficult process that very few people actually do. Why is it beeping? I'm very concerned at the beeping, you know? It concerns me because the last thing that beeped tried to burn me alive. So yeah, I don't know about that. I gotta be real careful not to knock this around. You know, alright, so I know that every single one of these gold bars will get, like, transported to the office. What I don't know is if anything above them will get transported. That's the real question here. Trying to think of something to talk about. But like I really don't, I really, okay. I really have no idea what to talk about though is the thing. Like I'm not really much of a, well, okay, I say that. I can talk a lot about things when somebody else picks the topic, right? I can talk a lot when I need, I'm sure Lee and Omega and everybody who has talked to me in a call or something will know just how much my mouth can rattle on about pointless bullshit. However, I would like to say that when I am not talking to anyone, it is incredibly difficult to think of something to talk about, you know? God, okay, let's see. So that's 15 in the box itself, and then like 18 on top of it. So it'd be 33? I think that's like 33 per trip. 67, 68, 69, and that's it. Yep, 69, and maybe a few more, but it's the funny number. Yep. So what's the? I think it's probably gonna be like 3, maybe 4 trips. Cause aside from that, there's also other stuff that I need to. Oh god, this is gonna take so long. Okay. All right. The thing's downstairs too, so every time I gotta go do a trip, I gotta go downstairs. Okay, well, you know what? Let's make the most of it, because I'm pushing my luck. I want to see how high it'll go. I'm just gonna put this on top, and then if that one is also included, then I'll go further. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Would you look at that? Oh, hey, cool, 100%. Oh god. Let's make sure nothing clipped through the wall. Okay. So we can do 3 layers. Oh god, it's so laggy. There's a bullet hole. Okay. There's, I don't care. You see, it's great because before transition, after transition. That's what it was all along. I definitely wasn't stealing my coworker's valor. It's just that I'm trans. You see, perfect excuse. I mean, it's the perfect reason. All right, so let's get a bin. Let's get a bin. Oh God. Oh no. Why? Why are you like this? Game. How the hell are there even like corpses in the office bin disposal? Like, why? Oh god, it's so laggy. It's so laggy. This is ridiculous. Don't mind me, just disposing of the gold. But yeah, so apparently the bounding box, it does go that high, which is very nice. God, I gotta be careful not to mess up the rest of my office. What? Huh? Is that for this one? I think that might be for this one, actually. Oh god. No. In what world was I trying to pick up this? Alright. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. Oh god. This is... Why am I doing this? Why have I chosen to do this? That's the real question here. Why have I chosen to do this? This is so stupid. This is such a stupid idea. Why have I done this? Come on. There we go. Oh god. Come on, hold it together. Going over here. This is where the gold goes. God, it's so heavy too. You'd never guess that gold would be heavy. Just entire bars of gold. You would never guess, you know? I mean, gold, famously not heavy. Famously a very light substance, you know? That's why it's so valuable, is because of how light it is. Yes. God, come on. Come on. Get in there. There you go. You can do it. Come on. There we go. God. Oh, there's still one in there. They're like stuck in there. It's over here. Well, it's kind of okay. Oh god. I'm robbing a bank, not trying to clean like a shack in the woods. Come on. This is ridiculous. I'm sure I can fit it all in here. This will be fine. This will be fine. I'm very good at fitting things into small areas. Yep. That's it. That's the quote. When she asks what you're doing and you're just like piling away gold in the dungeon. God damn it. Don't do this to me. What is this? Some kind of karma? I'm doing very, very smart things right now. I'm doing very smart things. And the game just can't handle it. Just can't handle how high of an IQ I have, you know? I bet you didn't think I could fit all that gold into this one section of the shelf. I bet you thought, hey, she's crazy. What is she trying to do? What is she trying to do? Put all that gold into one part of the shelf. Insane. Well, you see, I'm not gonna prove you wrong, but I did it. Now for another 15. There we go. I haven't been keeping track how many is in there, but it's like, was that like 19? Just a guess. It's probably like 19 or something based off of this, you know? So have you been up to anything? Has anything interesting been going on, a la DMV? You know, something like that, dealing with government, causing an international crime spree, you know, doing dishes, stuff like that. I haven't mentioned, but I have a job. I work at a bike shop. I'm a mechanic. As a bicycle mechanic, right? I fix bikes, I tune them up, change tires, you know, all that stuff. All that good bike stuff. Any kind of thing you would need to do. I also clean a lot. Like, you'd be surprised how dirty some of these bikes get. They're just in like a garage or something. Oh no. Alright. So yeah, these bikes, a lot of the time they're just left in like a garage or something. Cause you know, in this country, right? Bikes are not used as a form of transport. And anybody who does is a masochist. Bikes are used as a form of leisure and sport, right? So they get beaten up a lot. And when they're not like beaten up by use, they're beaten up by just being in a garage for years, decades even, you know? Get back in there, go on. There you go, jeez. Don't try to rotate it when it's surrounded by other physics objects, just don't do that. Bad idea. All around. Well, that's it of this trip. I should just leave it down here, shouldn't I? It saves me some trouble, you know? I'm gonna do that. I'm just leaving it down here. Oh, God. You motherfucker. Oh my God. Oh my God, why? Oh my God, this fucking game. Why is it so easy to get yourself trapped like this? Why? There we go, fucking hell. Why is it so easy to do that? It shouldn't be that easy to get yourself stuck, like, doing that. It should not be that easy. 2 out of the, like, 6 shelves, and then there's space here. I can fit it. I can manage. What's in here? Oh, this is the money bin. Okay, cool. So that's where the money goes. Alright. You know, you don't want to know what I had to tell them. I basically, like, they obviously wouldn't let me come back, right? Because I finished this place, right? I cleaned it, I submitted it, I had to dispose of the actual janitors so that they didn't come trying to clean this place as well. And then, you know, having to make multiple trips, I had to just be like, yeah, so just remembered I missed something. And yeah, so now I'm back. I could definitely do some more of this, you know? And I wouldn't even have to steal. I wouldn't, because I already have, like, so much gold. Even what I took back from the other, like, the last trip, that's already enough to set me for life. So it wouldn't even matter. And then I can, you know, actually do some good, clean places, you know? Well, I suppose it might not be good, what I'm doing, like morally speaking, because, you have to assume that the corporation I'm working for is, or at the very least, that thinks I'm working for them. You have to assume that they're basically just like hiding a crime scene before the police come. Because I haven't seen any like police markings or anything like that. No like crime scene investigation, none of that stuff. This is a bank. When I got here, I was gonna rob the place, yeah, but like when I got here, everybody was already dead. It's kind of crazy. You have to wonder what happened. I'm sure it wasn't like a thief because, you know, all the gold is already here and I'm the thief. I'm the one taking it. So it's not like a thief was through here, other than me, you know? So you have to wonder. Let's stack it to 3 so that, like, you know, it's easier. Because if I stack the middle ones, then it makes it easier afterwards because I can actually like stand here. There we go. It's like setting up a game of Jenga. Don't do this to me. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, that was a very dangerous thing to grab. Oh. Shit. Shit. No! No! God damn it. Fuck! This is ridiculous. Ah. I should not have grabbed that. That, oh my fucking god. The physics is so bad in this game. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna change the physics. I have to leave and I gotta come back. I gotta go to this like magical temple to go and change the laws of physics, right? But when I do, it's gonna be so much better, right? So yeah, I'll be back. All right, I have just returned from the big cube that everybody worships eldritch gods at, right? And I have prayed to the Kraken for better physics. Yeah, definitely not the second time I'm recording this because I definitely didn't have major issues with the physics before this, and I'm definitely not yeah, I'm definitely not like a half hour into a recording session that nobody's gonna see. Yeah, I swear to fucking god. This isn't gonna work, is it? I hate this game so much. Is that good? Are we good? Maybe. The answer is maybe. The answer is actually no, because we're standing right next to the gloopy, the gloopy boy. It's this just disgusting thing. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna put it here. Okay. Let's try this again. And see if this will cooperate this time. We're off to a good start. You gotta be really careful about it. It seems, especially with things rubbing against each other, because this, the physics engine seems to have a lot of trouble with that. Like, an unreasonable amount of issues with objects rubbing against each other. It's very conservative in that manner, you see. There we go. Yeah, every physics object is simultaneously made out of ice and glue. Or like magnets or something. But also made out of ice. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Getting there. So, Christmas, huh? That happened like a week ago, didn't it? What did you get? I'm sure you got something good for Christmas. I personally, I think I've gotten a Nintendo Switch with the. Oh God, I am. If you can't tell, I've said this already, but you clearly aren't gonna see that because I deleted the recording because it was just that bad. So if you'll forgive me, I'm kind of going a little bit insane. But yeah, as I've said, I got a Nintendo Switch. I got some games on it, and I'm gonna do some speed running probably. 'Cause like you see, Switch games, I don't know what it is, but they're just really good to speedrun. Like, have you seen Breath of the Wild speedruns? They're crazy. Also, you know it's going good when I'm actually getting more gold to put on this. Motherfucker. We can salvage this. It's okay. This is fine. No problems here. Smile. Okay. There we go. But yeah, like Mario Odyssey speedruns, they look pretty fun. But it's Breath of the Wild speedruns that are just mental. Like I can't even do it justice by just talking about it, you see. They're just wild. Like, you just gotta see it. Somebody made an animation of like a sort of a jokey version of it. And it's so cool. Like, you gotta see it. God, we're really getting there. It's like 40 left, I think. Something like that. Let's move this out of the way, I think. Or we can, oh. Okay, sure, grab it by the fucking lid. Yep, that's how you carry a suitcase. That's how you do it. Yep. Very much so. I'm okay. I am a mentally stable human being. And this is what a normal person does. This is what a completely normal, okay person does with their time. Yes. Stealing gold from a fictional bank after having cleaned it. That's peak sanity. Yep. Anyway. See, let's you ever heard of Icarus? Cool guy. The only thing is, he should have gone higher. Nothing bad ever happens when you fly up into the sun, right? I mean, in fact, he's got wax wings, was it? You know, when you go up into the atmosphere, it actually... Okay. It's okay. Okay. Alright, I'll be back. Hold on. Okay. Let's do this again. This is so fun. This is just great. What was I saying about Icarus? Fuck that guy, honestly. Doesn't even have real wings. God, I fucking hate this game. This game, this is... Why? Why are you like this? I hate this game so much. It's gonna be so fun to edit this. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have so much fun. I think I can get like 25 at a time with this, cause that's like 10 in a layer. So it's 2 layers, and then wait, no, not 25. Hold on. It's 15 on the inside, and then like 20. So that's 35, right? I think so, yeah. So that's 35, and then one final one for like the rest of the gold, and then some other stuff I'm taking too. So that's like 2 more trips, including this. Or not including this, actually. This is just so fun. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you enjoy watching this. My suffering. I know at least one of you out there is a demon, so you must be enjoying watching me suffer like this. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. We're doing alright. This isn't that bad. This is okay. I think the physics might be helping, which is nice. I'm gonna take this back to my office. And, yeah, hard part's over. Sort of. Gotta do this again, don't I? Okay. I will be back in a bit. Hello. Oh god, I'm really just, I don't even know. And we're back. Hooray. Don't worry about that. Shit. That's fine. Alright, hold on. That's me. Now then, let's go and unload, shall we? What's this? Some of it's fucking missing. God, okay. That's fun. Let's see. I gotta count this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So that's 30, is it? That's 30 in total. Fun! They took 10 of my fucking bars. Or, wait, 5 of them, actually. They took 5 of my bars. Oh well. Fucking thieves? Who do they think they are? Stealing like that. This is modern, civilized society. Who thieves? Who does thievery around here? I don't know, can't think of anyone. So anyway, yeah, stacking gold. Normal day. Just a normal Monday, I guess. That's what day it is, right? No, it's a Friday. Yeah. It's definitely a Friday when I'm recording this, 100%. Because I record this the day that I upload it, as you all know. As you know, this is the thing I do. I definitely don't record this weeks in advance. And then spend the next like weeks editing and things. That's definitely not how this works, because this isn't a YouTube channel. This is my life. The ballad of a little thief who who does some cleaning too on the side. It's a little side gig, I guess. I mean, they don't even pay me, is the thing. They think I work for them, but they don't even pay me. Like, is this how they treat all their employees, all their janitors? Do they just not pay them? I mean, I guess that's why they give them the box, isn't it? Just like, take stuff for yourself, you know? That's your payment. Maybe I'm right to be stealing from this corporation, you know? Because that's what it's not like a government-owned bank. We all know that. It's a corporate one. So maybe I'm right to be stealing from them, because they're basically, you know, wage theft? That's a big problem. Corporations just not paying their workers illegally. That's a thing that happens. So you know what? Call me Robin Hood. I steal from the rich and give to the poor, except I'm poor, so I'm giving to myself. That's how it works. That's what Robin Hood does. That's definitely how this works, yes. You know, I just thought of something. How many places accept gold? I mean, I'm sure it's not a problem. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just thinking, like, how useful actually is this? Like, it's a lot of value, I guess. But can I use it? Can I, like, do places just buy bars of gold? I'm sure there's somebody you can find, but like how does this work? Do I have to go to like a fence or something to sell off this legitimately acquired gold bar supply? Is that what I have to do? Like how do the economics of theft work exactly? We gotta get like economics explained to tell me how to deal with all this gold. Like, cause I mean, surely if I just turn up to a bank with a shit ton of gold, they're not gonna accept that. They're not. Why does the bank even have the gold? Is this like a treasury? Cause normal banks don't store money as gold. They store money as money. So is this like a treasury that I stole from instead of a bank? Are gold bars the currency of the future? I mean they do. It is a physical item that has rarity and cannot be replicated easily, you know? You can't just make like fake gold bar. I mean, you kind of can, but it's very difficult to, you know? You gotta have like a philosopher's stone or something to be able to just make gold, right? But yeah, I'm just thinking like, yeah, I have a lot of gold in value now, but can I use it? Is the thing. It's like when rich people buy like yachts and stuff. Like, yeah, it's expensive and yeah, it's yours, so you got that value, but can you actually use it for anything? I mean, like sure, you could probably live on it, I guess, but what practical use does a yacht have exactly? Like, I mean, I guess you could throw parties, but is that really worth like millions of dollars to have a cool place to throw a party? I mean, I guess it could be depending on who you are, you know. But like look at raves for example. They're really cool parties, but they're like in the woods or some shit. Like you just find some abandoned factory warehouse or something, just set up some dubstep music, people will just naturally like go in and just kind of chill and vibe and party, you know? That's just the law of reality. Where there is music, there will be people to come and vibe. That's how this works. And there we go. Now off to get more. Alright, just 2 more, and then we'll be done. With this trip anyway. There's still one last one after this. Okay. It really, you know, it really concerns me that that beeps. I don't know why. I don't know why it beeps, and nothing bad has happened, but it still concerns me a lot, you know? There we go. Right. Yeah, so it looks like all that's left is just what, 7? Okay. Just 7 of those, and then the cashier, this, and whatever else I want to take with me. I will check back in when I'm actually at my little gremlin cave full of gold. Bye. We just gotta go down and see. Now, yeah, they struck again. All right. Yeah, it seems like they really just keep stealing from us, don't they? I don't know what it is. They just keep taking our gold. I don't get it. So let's see how much we have this time. Let's see. 1, 2, 17, and then 18 in here, 19, 25, 26. I had 35, so they took even more. God. Anyway, you know, it's kind of wild what kind of low lifes work for this corporation anyway. God, maybe next time I should just get the box in myself, honestly. Like, God, this is what you get when you use contractors for everything. But hey, you know what they say, when they're a contractor, they don't need a wage. It's like they're all, nobody's an actual worker now. Everybody's an independent contractor, and so corporations can just kind of not pay them. You know, that's how it works. That's how it works. And when you don't get paid, you resort to theft. You know, like I'm doing now. So, yeah. Capitalism. Just problems all the way, isn't it? I mean, I don't see how anyone can think that capitalism is actually a good system for society, right? I mean, like, what, you got these rich corporations that basically own everybody's lives, and of course, a group of people, or any sort of a group, having control over an entire population. Not great. But it's made even worse when their only motivation is capital wealth, which literally is meaningless. You realize, for money to have worth, you gotta have people to spend the money, or specifically, you have to have people that you can convince the money is worthwhile, right? Like, the only value anything has is if somebody else wants it. And money is something that a lot of people tend to want, so it generally has a lot of value. However, when you don't have any people because they all fucking died, then who wants the money? Just you. And it's not about what you want, it's about what other people want. That's how money works. Because you can collect bottle caps, right? You can go around a post-apocalyptic wasteland collecting like bottle caps, for example, and sure, you might think they have value because you're collecting them, you want them. But everybody else just thinks you're a weirdo psychopath in this post-apocalyptic wasteland. You're trying to really buy like I guess old cans of water. You're trying to buy water with what? Bottle caps? What kind of sense is that? The only worth something like that has is if other people want it. So if you can convince an entire post-apocalyptic civilization that bottle caps are a good currency, then by all means, now it has worth because people want it. But if you don't have anybody to convince, if everybody's dead, you're the last person alive, well then there's nobody to convince, so it has no value, you know? And that's what's happening. It's that these corporations, they're creating a situation where everybody is dead, and so the only people alive are themselves, which means that they're the only ones who would want this paper, right? They're the only ones who would actually want it because it's worthless. And so, yeah, like there's no point to it. Now, on the other hand, if they actually prioritize the lives of people, right? Then they would never have to worry about running out of people to sell things, right? So they're so focused on this like worthless paper, right? That they're not thinking about what gives it worth to begin with, right? And when they ignore the needs of people, when everybody dies because they destroyed the environment, when they or if they just actively killed everybody, then there would be nobody to buy their worthless shit. So they end up dying as well because they don't have any money, or at the very least their money is worthless. So that's like, how does a system survive like that when the perpetuators of it are solely focused on simply gaining a worthless thing as opposed to actually helping people? But yeah, so in summary, theft is good as long as it's from corporations because they're because they're already stealing from you anyway, right? So like, why not? I think I might be able to actually get all of this on the shelves, and I won't have to have it any of it on the ground, which is nice. Now, whether or not it'll stay on the shelves is a different story, but I can get it on the shelves at least. So that's nice. Don't worry about that, it's fine. It's fine. Smile. It's okay. Things are fine. This is fine. If you think about it as well, is that this gold is also not really worth that much. Because as I mentioned before, I don't really know what to do with it. I don't know who wants it. I don't think anybody wants it. It's gold that I acquired that, you know, like, you can't really eat it. I mean, most people can't. And, can you not? Just, like, chill, okay? If you can't tell, I've kind of run out of things to talk about. I'm not exactly the most, like, interesting person. I mean, like, very, very little is happening in my life, in general, you know? Like, and significantly more is happening recently than how my life usually has been going. But significantly more than 0, it could be like 2. There's not even a percentage. If you have like a thing that is infinitely more things than you had when you didn't have a thing, right? So like, yeah. That's how math works, yeah. Right, well I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get more gold. In fact, I'm gonna go and get just the rest of the stuff. This should be the last trip, actually. Yeah, alright, let's go. This place is really looking cleaned up, isn't it? Alright. You know, this took absolutely ages, but like so much longer than I was thinking that it would originally, right? But I mean, I don't really think that's a bad thing, because in doing this, I've had some thoughts, you know? This is a lot of money, or at the very least, I think it could be a lot of money. I don't really know. As I've said, money is kind of weird, but yes. I could probably live off of this. Probably. I mean, even just this alone, I could probably survive off of in terms of like, if I find a place to sell this to actually get real money. Well, I mean, as real as money gets, right? But then, of course, thankfully, there actually is some money as well, like some real money that I can take. I'm happy with this, I think, and I really think I don't actually need to steal anymore. Maybe I could just work for this honestly really strange company. Like, what do they actually do? You really have to wonder how corrupt this company actually is, right? Like, I mean, a lot of companies are corrupt. It's kind of a given. But this one feels just especially corrupt, right? Oh well. If anything, it'd be a nice kind of retirement, you know? Just cleaning up messes and things, you know? Maybe there are other janitors I can clean with as well. Could have some real enlightening conversations, you know? Some real thought-provoking stuff, right? Like I'm sure that's something that could happen. God, I just had to mess with the chair. There we go. Oh? Oh, there's more. Right, okay, cool. There's even more, actually. I'm gonna have to... Hold on, I'm gonna take this axe off. Come on. There we go. Alright. Now I think that's it. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Cool. Have fun with that. But yeah. So now we have Employee of the Month and a beer. Let's top it all off. That's fine, don't worry about it. Oh, we should probably put a med kit in there too, actually. There we go. And I think that's it. Oh, we should probably close this actually. Yeah, let's close this. Make sure. Are you? There we go. Yeah, let's make sure that's closed. So they don't think we took everything. Yeah. What? Why is this here? You know, I'm leaving. I don't have to worry about it. That's their problem. Well, that was... I want to say that was fun, but I'm not so sure about that. I mean, it was entertaining, I'm sure. I hope. I hope it was entertaining anyway. Are you entertained? Are you not entertained? But yeah, I think that was pretty fun. Overall, there were definitely bits that were not fun. But yeah. Let's yeah. Yeah, I'm very proud of my performance. I managed to get all that gold. I'm sure you all are proud too. I'm sure you all are very proud of my ability to steal from corporations. No, I don't want to exit. Why? I want to... Thank you. I'm sure none of this is important. I'm sure none of this is any sort of an issue at all. What do we get? We got 101%. Hell yeah. We did better than perfect. Because that's how that works. Let's take this. Actually, I think I'm going to put this over here. Or maybe not yet. Let's put it here for now. And we'll take this. Bring this in here. I'm sure nobody's gonna question the fact that this is the picture of a man. I'm sure that's fine. Nobody's gonna question it. Nobody at all. I'm gonna put this here. There we go. Alright, and then an axe, which, I guess I'll put it by my weapons. Put it up here. Yeah. And then money. Oh joy. I'm just gonna... Oh. Calm down. There we go. Put that over here. Let's get this money into the money bin. Yeah, I already have a decent bit. A lot of the stuff that I have is just from like other escapades and stealing things, you know. Quite the fun time. There was this weird plant play. There was like a I guess it was like a Japanese kind of corporation, but all their workmen had like katanas and small guns like Uzis and stuff. You know what? It was the Yakuza. Yeah. Yeah, I stole from the Yakuza. That's yep. I'm sure that does not have any larger consequences involved. I stole some radioactive gooey shit. I don't know where. It was some like lab or something. Oh no, not the totem. Yeah, I got some guns over there. An alien head. Actually, quite a few. Is that a brain? And we got a helmet, a head crab, cryo gun. We have a Minecraft pickaxe. I think that's an iron pickaxe. Yeah, that's an iron pickaxe. I think. I don't know. I think that's iron. It might be diamond, probably isn't. Yeah, so we got money. It's actually overflowing the money bin, which is very nice. That's a good problem to have. Your money bin is overflowing. This is a slightly less good problem to have, that your money bin is digesting. Are you okay? You're fine. You're fine. It just had to figure itself out. It's fine. I'm just gonna let it digest. It's Just gotta sort out where all this stuff goes. It's like a liquid. You know? The lighter stuff goes at the bottom. The heavier stuff goes at the top. Or, wait, no. That's the opposite. No. The heavier stuff goes to the bottom. The lighter stuff goes to the top. But a lot of the time, if it's the same density, it also includes, like, the smaller things will go to the bottom. Kinda. I just don't want it to overflow. I just don't want this money falling all over the place, you know? That's just, okay, you know what? I'm gonna let it sort itself out, and if anything falls, I'm just gonna... You know what this is? It's a perpetual motion machine. This thing just doesn't stop moving. It just doesn't. It refuses. So you know what? I'm gonna let it keep moving. And it stopped. Right on cue. I'm gonna put the totem over here to protect the money. Alright. Oh, God damn it, there's more money. Have fun with that. I may have spent too long staring at the money bin. It's still moving. We just got 3 left. And that's great, because I think that's just about all I can put on there. 3 more. There we go. We're done. We did it. Hooray. We stole all the money. And gold. That too. We stole all the money. The money bin has finally digested. We even got some souvenirs. I'd say that was a good time all around. We had fun. Or, at the very least, you had fun. And, yeah. Well, it's a pleasure. It was a pleasure. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna steal anymore. I'm not gonna be a thief. But you know what I will do? I'll keep cleaning. I don't know when. I don't know if I'll clean anything soon. But I do know that I'll clean. I'll clean up my act, as it were. I'll be a good person. Maybe. No promises. Well, bye.